Hi, and welcome back to You're Not Working Why? We're going to talk today about those people that you already know, people that you have a communication link with, someone you have spoken to before. It doesn't have to be a friend, it doesn't have to be a relative, someone who may have been a past client, someone who may have been a past support worker, or someone like a delivery person. And you're looking for a job that might be in their business. So here's an example. I had a young lady who had deliveries coming in every day. She was admin, and she wanted a new job because she felt bored. Everything was the same. Every day she went in, the same thing happened. She'd sign for parcels, she'd get phone calls, she'd meet people at the desk. It wasn't something that she was growing with. And she was looking for a new job. She went to the companies that actually did the deliveries for their company. And she started talking to the people that she knew. She'd phone Sam, she'd phone Harry, she'd phone George, she'd phone Thelma. Whoever they had recommended that she speak to, she would call them. And she'd have a conversation with them about the fact that she was looking for something that was going to help her grow. She was in her late 20s, and she wanted something that she could grow with for another 40 years. She wanted to stay in admin. She wasn't looking to go back to school, but she would take training to make sure that she had the right skills when she came into this new company. And she explained all of this to these people. And lo and behold, one of them asked her in for an informational meeting. Now, informational meetings are something that a lot of people call cold calls. But if you know people and you've done your mind map, you will be able to figure out from you who the next person is in all different directions. So you go four ways. You go family, you go friends, you go business, and you go private. And you start to identify the list of people around you and start to think, they've been so nice coming in, and they've always had a nice way of talking to me, or they've been pleasant, or they like their job, or they have a smile. And I'd like to talk to them a little bit more about what it is that keeps them doing their job and enjoying it. Those are the people you want to connect with. Those are the people you want to go after. Don't be afraid to ask your family. And I'm not talking about people who may not be working. I'm talking about anybody who's out there doing things. They're shopping, they're buying things, they're volunteering, they're working with the school, they're doing things out in the community, and they're locating the answers to what they need within their daily life. But they may connect you with someone who they know. I had a lady who got a job with the school board because of a stay-at-home mom who volunteered at the school, and she knew the principal really well. So one thing led to another. The principal said yes, he'd like to speak to her, and they had a conversation on the phone. Next thing you know, she applied for a job that was posted because it was a union, and you have to make sure those jobs are posted. You can't go in under the line. If you do and the union finds out, you can be let go. So be aware of that. But she found out about this job. He let her know when it was going to be posted. They talked about all the things that were in connection with that. She was able to do some study on it and make sure that she had all the right answers for the interview. And when she sat down with the board, which there was 3 people there, so it was a board interview or panel interview, she was able to answer all 3 of their questions at a time because she was prepared, because she had that informational meeting with the principal first. So see if you can do some of that. Don't be afraid to. In a lot of cases between Christmas and New Year's, the bosses won't be in, but you never know. And that's the time that they're not going to be working as hard as they will be come January 2nd. So be aware, this is the time to start planning your job search and get into those companies that are actually thinking about hiring, haven't decided yet, and really don't want to put in a job ad because you've heard them all say, I don't want to go through 100 resumes. Get in there before the resume is called for. Find the company that fits you the best. Go through the yellow pages. I really recommend go through the yellow pages. Put in what it is you're looking for. If you're looking to be in a center that has some kind of wellness, look at the wellness piece. If you're looking to get into something that has to do with petroleum, look at petroleum in the city you want to locate in. And it will come up with everything. Yes, you'll get gas stations and you'll get all of those things that you don't want to work in, but it will also give you those companies you don't know about that are hidden. And we're going to talk about the hidden job market next. You take care of yourselves. We'll talk to you soon. You've been watching You're Not Working Why? Let's find out together. Take care. Bye now.